Howdy, howdy everyone, we're back. Another week, another gacha update. Wanted to put a bit of extra time between updates for this one, but once again, gacha gaming was jam-packed for me with tons of unexpected stuff. Neurons were activated. I went on a multi-game grind. I try to keep decent track of everything I indulged in though, so as usual, get comfy for yet another long video. So for the quick stuff this time around, the Arknights have just been focused on grinding. Mainly building up some of my characters to Elite, and then I want to work towards having Elite 2s. Been focusing on building Vigna first, and then my other focus characters, so my other 5 stars, or honestly even just some of my favorites, I'll be trying to build them all up to Elite 2. And doing that should put me in a decent spot to have a solid enough team to hopefully get through some contingency contract progress. And also, so I'll be able to handle the higher level stuff, be it a future story or like the higher level stages for like grinding materials and all that. But aside from that, my main story progress is probably going to stay pretty slow, to be honest. And so next with Maidmaster, I've mainly been focusing on grinding resource stages to level up characters, and also going back and doing the hard modes for each of the main story stages that I've gotten through so far. I'm trying to make sure that I don't ignore the obelisk mode. I need to make sure I keep better track of when it resets. But in terms of my character growth, I've mainly been leveling up and focusing the characters that not only fit some of the team comps I've been brainstorming, but also the characters that I guess you could say are my PvP team now. So like I have a decent team comp here with like a tanky Hestia, and then other characters that all boost up each other because they're all like magic focused, for the most part anyway. But yeah, I'll keep grinding. I'll get around to making more content on this game eventually. And then with Counterside, there was even more waifus to roll for. I was not that well off with resources, but didn't stop me from trying. So at least now, I should be able to get that pity for Shinji. I just need to do 3 more rolls. So hopefully I get enough black tickets within the next 6 days. But aside from that, I've been doing dailies again. And I've really been trying to progress the side story stuff. Been starting with Orca stuff. So that way I can start going through this progression mission thing that I've been completely neglecting. Hopefully that'll get me a good amount of resources in the near future. But aside from that, the Hololive collab is back. That's pretty cool, right? I am a Hololive fan, but I honestly neglected this event last time I was here. So now, since I'm playing the game a bit more, I think I'm naturally doing these missions, getting some more of these collectible things, but aside from that, I don't really know what else you're supposed to do with this, so that's it for Counterside, really. And then last for this part, we got Nikke. The Chainsaw Man collab is here in full force. I've been grinding the event like I do with all events, but to be honest, even though the community defeated the Coat Devil, I still haven't really felt like pulling on these banners at all for like Makima or Power. I really just wanted Himeno, and she's a free unit. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep saving until whatever else comes around. But this collab's still pretty cool. Lots of resources to gain. And I think I've been making a bit more strides in my progression. Been building up some more of my SRs. My outpost isn't nearly as barren anymore. My tribe towers have more progress. So not like I'm super blazing through the game, but I'm getting a bit more done. So once this collab's done, we'll see what else comes around the bend. But that's all for the quicker stuff. Alright, so starting off with the main stuff. Blue Archive Ooh, man. We're all caught up on the story now. I'd always wondered if people were, like, exaggerating a bit when they were saying the story, the feels, but nah, they weren't kidding. Man, I think not only does this game's story do, like, it has a decent air of mystery to it. Just be curious about, like, what's going on, like, with the antagonists and stuff, but even with this story with the Arius squad, it really got me actually caring about them. This was a good story so far. Also caught up on all those Momo talks too, but well, to be honest, I skipped through a bunch of them. But I watched some of them for my favorite characters. And at first, I did give into the temptation for Sayori. She kind of grew on me, but also I honestly just really wanted her recollection lobby, her special lobby for the music. I really like that Alkaline Tears song. But as I was doing some rolls, someone in chat actually let me know that the bunny banner, which would probably be the one thing that I would be looking forward to coming back in the future, the bunny banner is apparently only a couple months away. Actually, about like a month and a half from me making this. So that really doesn't leave that big of a gap for me to build up gems again, unless there's going to be like a bunch more story content coming through. So I ended up deciding to save for now. I got Chihiro out of those rolls though, that was kind of cool. But aside from that, a new event started. From the looks at the shop, we get to grind Trinity resources this time around. There's also this new character to pull for on the banner, but like I said, I think at this point I'm just going to save for the bunny event to come back, so any other characters over this next month and a half are a skip for me. But pretty standard structure, cute story to watch, resources to build, this gotcha and a gotcha thing to get even more resources from. It's the same usual stuff. So I'll be going through all this. So I guess what I've said before about taking a break from this game will only be like a teensy bit true. Because I'm still going to do this event, and I'm still going to do dailies and whatever I can up until the bunny event. But between now and then, I'm probably not really going to do any more video updates because there won't be much to talk about. I'll just be grinding in the background. You might get a surprise late night stream, but for now, as far as I know, there won't be anything else much of significance, for me anyway. So for the time being, that's it for me for this game. Alright, so next I wanted to show you guys some Azure Lane. Some of my homies know I have liked this game, and I play it off and on. Basically, I mainly poke in on it whenever there's an event, and then I dip for who knows how long. That's pretty much what happened the last time I played this game. I went into Ultra Simp mode for Yorktown, and then I dipped. And I haven't really played the game at all since. And then, funny enough, some homies of mine come up asking me why haven't I been playing the game lately. And sure enough, there is a new event here. In general, with all the events and the story stuff, like it kind of intrigues me, but usually I skip it all because I want to just read through it later. I can't even deny, when the homies let me know that there's waifus showing up, I roll through, I pull up. Yes, yes indeed. So this added to my multi-game attention. I honestly didn't remember having so much gems left over from last time, and I wasn't going to question it. I was ready to go all in on this Nun banner here. But it definitely worked out, because for this I have plenty to work with, cubes-wise at least. The coins, the currency on the other hand, ooh boy. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you guys some clips from the stream when I was doing the polls. I think we're just gonna go all in on this banner. I'm a very simple man. I think I already have Argus actually, because I was just doing daily pulls and I think I got Argus by coincidence. So if we can get at least these two lovely ladies here, that'll be sick. Bro, we are getting cooked. Oh, I got her again. I mean, that's cool. Got her again. Got Gargura's little cousin. Cool. Who's this? Darn. Darn. Oh my god. I've finally run out of coins. Frick. I'm so used to having an overabundance of coins, I forgot that that actually takes coins. Darn. Darn. Oh, I got her again. Oh, cool. Who is this? Yes, sir! Alrighty. One down. Brother. Dang it. Oh, I can use gems to get coins? Not like I have. I'm now ultra broke coins-wise. Guess could say the streamer luck was partially there. Got some good pulls here and there. Just not quite enough to bring in all the lovely ladies from this banner. But... just as I was editing and recording some more stuff for this, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh man, this is quite the luck here. I've honestly been on a roll in terms of like overall luck in this game. I managed to get Ryza, managed to get Yorktown. We have all of the nice nun waifus from this banner. But every time that I've left and come back to this game to like go all in on the banner, it's definitely worked out so far. But just like with the last event, I'll try and progress it and get everything that I can. If I want to get this extra copy of Royal Oak, if I get enough resources, and then I will probably vanish again until the homies give me another signal to come on for another banner. Might still poke in for a daily or two sometimes, but that's really going to be all for Azure Lane for the foreseeable future. But I am quite happy. This is great. And last, as we always do, ending with artery gear. In terms of character progression, I don't think I really want to level up anyone else. Like almost all of the cast is 6 stars at this point. And I've mainly been wanting to save fodder and other resources to build new characters that I may get. But at this point, sometimes I'm just forced to use fodder and star up a character because I keep running out of space. But that's not terrible anyway, I guess, because like I mentioned before, I'll be a completionist and 6-star everyone eventually. But with this Morgan banner, as well as other stuff that may come up in the future, I really might actually start trying to save resources, not just for min-maxing, but also like for pulls. I might actually try and save for like the distant future. But in the meantime, I'll use what I need to. Speaking of min-maxing, I'm honestly kind of stuck in terms of my gear. I still have a whole bunch of gear that I need to go through. Like finish going through all of my main and favorite characters, finalizing what gear I know I want to have for them, and then just going through the rest of the cast, characters that I might use every now and then, or characters that I just slap on to all-out battle. I need to do another optimization stream, just going through and seeing all the gear that I want to stick on characters, gear that I want to keep, gear that I can get rid of, so I can stop running out of space and not have to keep using premium currency to open up more slots. But part of the main reason I say I'm stuck is because, to be honest, I still don't really know what I'm doing with this new types of gear. I might need to go and check more thoroughly if anyone's done any guides or anything, or I might hit up the Discord. But that'll be part of my gear min-maxing, is once I have a better understanding of this new gear type, that'll probably add on to me going through and seeing what gear should be on which characters and what will be worth it to keep. So I'll get through all that when I can. But the new event that was hinted at from the quote-unquote secret characters, the event came. Pretty darn trippy story. Man. It was definitely not what I expected, but also, again, very intriguing. It's hit you with the feels, but also the mystery. And so by the time of me making this, I'm actually already done with the event, pretty much. I've gone through the shop, got Morgan, cleared out everything that I want to. And speaking of Morgan, I actually do want to try to build her up decently enough to possibly be a main character that I'll use for certain comps. IDK, one of the channels that I've shown before when it comes to Artery Gear content, they did a Morgan review video a while back, and so that gave me an idea of what gear sets would be good for her. And so I tried to give her a decent set with what I have so far, and I'll see if I can cook up some decent comps for her to be a part of. Whatever teams I can put together that may be helpful for certain types of bosses or something. Because she's also a balance type, like Neo, and blue balance types aren't even that common, so she might fit a unique slot either way for team composition. So I'll see what I can do with her. But the lady of the hour for this event, we got Meredith. She's on the banner, and I wanted to go for it. I wanted to go all in and try to get her. I'll show you guys a small handful of clips from the pulls that I did on stream. So let's try. Let's see what we do here. Nada. Oh my god, that was basically a min roll. Dang it. Darn. I forgot, I don't think this game like ever surprises you at all, animation-wise. If you don't get the golden glow, I don't think you ever get surprised with a 5-star. Let's see if we can get it in 5 multis, that'd be nice. Oh, yeah, I can show you. But luck-wise, I'm getting cooked. We'll do 3 more. Dang it. Please. Dang it. I'm not even getting that many 4-stars. Dang, we got cooked. Yeah, the streamer luck was not in our favor for this game. Oh, jeez. But we tried at least. Although, in hindsight, it also was some unfortunate timing because Pavonis came back. I can't for sure say whether or not I would have saved and just pulled only for her, because I really did want Meredith. But seeing as how Pavonis is one of my favorite characters and also is one of my most powerful characters, I use her all the time. I probably should be trying to build her like super duper optimally. But now I don't even know if I'll even get the chance to get more resources to try and get more copies of her. And when I first got her, I got ultra lucky. But I don't know if I could bet on that luck to try and pull for her again with such little amount of resources to use. But there is something with her that we can get. Finally! Yes, indeed. Her commander outfit is here. Finally! The moment I first saw her in the first event with this outfit, I really wish that we would be able to get it. And honestly, I kind of was worried / expecting it to like become a paid outfit. But lucky for us, it's just a 3-stage thing full of a bunch of tasks. Unless you want to shell out a bunch of extra Fortune Crystal gem things, this is kind of time gated. Not only does it count your logins, but there's also the stuff like PvP that you have to do a whole bunch of matches for. And I won't deny, I did do a couple refreshes the other day to speed this along a little bit. Actually, does this come with a live 2D or like a special background? I don't even know. But either way, I'm gonna be happy to get it. But that's it for artery gear. I'll try and keep an eye out for whatever gets hinted at next. Alright, that should cover everything this time around. Was definitely in ultra simping gamer mode this past couple weeks. But once some of these banners and events are done, I think there's going to be another shift in focus for all the gacha games that I'm playing. It'll probably be high time for me to do another interest tier list again. So keep an eye out for a future stream of me going over my interest levels in all these games again. If I can find the template that I used last time anyway. And I really appreciate everyone who's been watching these. Let me know in the comments if any of these games caught you guys' attention lately as much as they caught mine. Till next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a chill time. If you like me, be sure to subscribe. If you want more to see, check out what's next to the Chibi. Links to my social media or anything else I may have mentioned is in the description. That's all for now. Laters.